Say hello to my mother.
Hi, everybody.
She's not shy, okay? Yes, Mario Ramirez from
Box 11.
You are on the Bear Pantry Show in Utah.
Every Sunday, potato salad, stewed chicken, rice and beans, and plantains.
You're watching Bear Pantry Show.
You're watching the Bear Pantry Show.
Yeah.
Oxtails.
You're watching the Bear Pantry Show.
Attack!
You're watching the Bear Pantry Show with my sister.
You guys, I was setting up everything to do this zucchini cake, right? Then I saw some chocolate get on me and like, from where? The cocoa powder is all the way over there, but it was from the wire, from the mixing thing. I guess we didn't clean it well the last time. So anyways, let's start with this zucchini cake right away. First thing that I did was greased, not flour, but just greased my 8-inch round pan. And I cut the parchment paper to match. I really tried to do something fancy with cutting it round. And I was watching a video this morning on how to line this baby. So they say get your, what's this paper called again? Parchment paper.
Wax paper.
Parchment paper into a square, not a rectangle. So I have a big one, so I just kind of cut it. And I think she said, the lady says, do this. Like make it into a triangle? I think. We're gonna learn together. And you keep making triangle, right? So you have to keep getting that point. You keep making triangle. That's it. God, I hope this works. Because she made it look so smart. She says find the point there and then cut there. I hope. If not, it will look real stupid. I think the paper was too short to start with. Ooh, what did I do? Anyways, that didn't work. Whatever. We're gonna get another piece, and we're gonna just go draw like I do. See, I wanted to be all smarticle for you guys. It didn't work. It was hilarious, and so I just went old school, do the pencil drawing. You guys know this is not in the recipe at all. I don't know what I was doing today, guys. I was not here. So let me go ahead and grab a sift because we have to sift all of this because of this. Okay, this gets lumpy. So this is 1 cup of all-purpose flour. Sifted. This sift was given to me by Sam Welford, one of my sponsors to the show. Then this is cocoa powder. Let me tell you how much that is. I believe it's half a cup. I'm gonna put this one in the description for you guys, okay? Because this is a really, really great recipe and I want you guys to be able to do it. Let me grab my sheet of paper here. Yeah, it is half a cup of baking cocoa. And then half a teaspoon baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon baking soda, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And that's it for the dry. Let me get this out of the way. By the way, I have my oven coming up to temperature to 350, okay? It's at 150 right now. It takes a while for it to get to that. So this is gonna be one of these recipes kind of like when we're doing the muffin, all right? So this is the dry. Set all that aside and let's work on the wet ingredients. I have this out because I might need it for the sugar. So for this recipe, we're gonna be using brown sugar. I put my brown sugar in this tight tin because, you know, we have ant issue. It's 3/4 of a cup, okay? You guys know how brown sugar works. You know, pack it. Dump it in here. So here we go with the brown sugar. The next thing we're gonna need is half a cup of oil. And I'm just using canola, so just use any oil that's flavorless. And we wanna go ahead and use the hand mixer to mix this, okay? See that just now? The wind from the spatula. You guys, I love the spatula that was given to the show by Tanisha. The wind from this thing was kind of dusting up my dry ingredients just now. So to this, I'm gonna add a 1/3 cup of Greek yogurt, kind of like when I'm doing my chocolate muffins. So this cake is gonna be want to say kind of like a carrot cake, but not. Let's blend this. So next we're gonna add the eggs, 2 eggs, and these are at room temperature. You crack them in this first because I don't want to have shells. Jory's running camera for me today, okay, so you're gonna get a lot of dynamic angles. Everybody here at the house runs camera a little bit differently. So 2 eggs only. Let's blend again. So we're done with the hand mixer for right now, see? It's kind of airy, right? Get that yogurt working really well. So now for the zucchini, you just need a cup, so you're just gonna need 1 medium-sized zucchini. And you wanna go ahead and grate it on the big side of the grater. This is a little bit more than a cup, but it won't hurt it. Let's put it in. Fold our zucchini in. Put that to drip there, right? See, it's dripping. Yeah, I was smart. Jory laughed at me earlier when I made a mistake with the parchment paper when I was trying to do fancy things, but you can't laugh now though. So let's get the dry ingredients. And let's just pour the wet in. It needs vanilla too, but I don't have any. I finally ran out of vanilla from my big bottle that my sister Marie and my brother Don from Australia gave me when they came last October. So if you guys could see, that's one ingredient that lasted a whole year. I'm gonna have to go to Walmart to get it though, because Costco has a big bottle for like $26. I'm like, huh? 26 who? For vanilla? Nah. We'll go to Walmart. So just mix this. You can make this into cupcakes too, okay? So we're gonna do a cake. I don't want to use the whisk because I don't want to overmix this. And I'm being careful because I don't want to get it on my lens of the camera. Man, I have stuff all over my shirt. This has not been a good day for my white shirt. Alright, so just let me get this worked in. You guys, look. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I'm done. I'm just gonna put this cake in the pan. Go change my shirt because I'm that obsessive. Alright, so chocolate chips because why? Because why not? Right, Jory?
Well, white chocolate chips?
White chocolate's gonna be the frosting. Oh, did I tell you all that? It's gonna be a white chocolate cream cheese frosting. So let's get this in here. The oven is barely at 250. At 350, we're gonna stick it in, bake it for about 50 minutes or so. This is the kind where you have to check it, you know, with the knife or the toothpick. It may not come out terribly clean, kind of like a chocolate muffin. While the cake cools down, let's make the cream cheese white chocolate frosting. So measure out about 1.5 ounces of white chocolate and go ahead and nuke it in the microwave, or you can put it on top of the stove like this with water underneath, let the water boil and let it melt slowly. So to this big bowl, I'm gonna add 4 tablespoons of butter. My butter is always salted, all right? So I live with it because I like the salty butter better. About 4 ounces of cream cheese. This tub holds 6 ounces, so I'm gonna like eyeball. Get about 4 ounces out. I love getting this stuff now because I get it from the 99-cent store. Looks like about 4 ounces. And the first thing we want to do is cream this. And just have it ready for when the chocolate is done melting and the chocolate cools a little bit, okay? Guys. Now let me see how I see people do this. You take it off, you put this like this. I could do the same thing by flipping the cake, right, Joe? Joe's running camera, and I did change my shirt. Yeah. I got everything out except some lipstick that was on the tail end of it, but it's okay. So look what we have over here. This is the butter and the cream cheese that I've creamed. I'm gonna add the white chocolate. Do you guys have trouble with white chocolate? I see other people put white chocolate and stuff and it's runny like regular chocolate, but mine's always cake up like this. And I don't want to add any oil to it to loosen it up because we already have butter in the thingy. So let me mix this. Let's add a 1/3 cup of icing sugar. Remember, I'm gonna have this in the description. I don't always do that for you guys, but sometimes I'm in a good mood. We don't want to frost the cake until the cake is thoroughly cooled. But look, see, it's not a big cake. You can go ahead and enjoy a piece of that. If you wanted layer, you would just double up the recipe, all right? Let me mix with my hand mixer. This is very important, guys. Take a look. You gotta taste it. You guys, I was putting the frosting on the cake already, but I could see bits of the cream cheese, so I'm gonna blend some more. This tastes very custardy, and Joe stuck his finger in there and tasted it just now because he doesn't like frosting. And he's like, I thought it was gonna be more sweeter. I was like, no, it's not supposed to be sweet. Oh, see, fluffy. Yeah, see, I'm glad I did that. If you're new to the channel, would you go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can get the alerts whenever I upload a video. I do have a video that's regularly scheduled every Monday except for holidays, but I also upload other things throughout the week too. Thanks, guys. You guys know what I do, right? I do the spoon like that to try to do a design. This is some pistachio nuts. I've never eaten a pistachio nut. Can you believe that? Can't even open it one. Let's taste it. Let me tell you what I think. Joshua loves it, so he's gonna have this whole bag. It's different. Yeah, I'll tell you what it tastes like. It tastes green. Look, just a little decoration, okay? So now we're gonna cut out the first piece and see what this cake looks like. I think next time I'm gonna do 2 so we can have layers because I don't like how this is so skinny. And I always cut a big piece because I want you guys to see. Okay, cue the sexy music. Hey, that's pretty. I love it. All right, so let me go take some pictures and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so you know I cut an extra big piece so I could show you that, right? But this is more like a piece. We're gonna have to cut it up. I think we'll get like 16 pieces so we can know the nutrition. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a great fan of the pistachio nuts. I would have rather put pumpkin seeds like pepitos. But I needed something green because I was feeling the green. You don't have to put no nuts if you don't want to. Put M&Ms.
Not like me who loves pistachios. As soon as I turn off this camera, I'm eating it.
Ooh. The cake. Joe's over there yelling about when the cake is done. Come taste then. Oh, I bit a piece of chocolate chip. No, come taste.
You gotta work for your cake, man.
Exactly. You guys. Don't you think He should get none. To my sponsors, if it weren't for you, I couldn't do this. I had to go buy ingredients. The pistachio nuts. What else did I buy?
And pistachios ain't cheap.
Tell me about it.
A little bag, I'm like, oh god, it's so expensive for a little bag.
See?
About the big
This
one.
was like 2 for $7. And the one that's out the shell was way more. So I had to go buy stuff. So your money goes a long way, okay? Please don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to like. And of course, I look forward to your comments. Yes. Pretty good. It's nice.
Thanks for making it all the way to the end of the video. Don't forget to check out Bear Pantry Talk for product reviews or Babs Bear Talk for daily vlogs. Also follow me on social media. All links are listed below.